as soon as you're ready, get into a comfortable position and start by taking 10 deep breaths. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. This process will be about 30 minutes. It will be a guided meditation. Whether you are following it or not, make sure you keep your eyes closed because you will still be able to absorb the process along the way. Keep taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Before we start the process, I want you all, while your eyes are closed, to imagine a pyramid protecting you. A pyramid over you, protecting you and making sure that only the good will come towards us now. I'm also doing it for you in the process. I'm putting you all in a pyramid where only good vibes and good vibrations and good energy will be received. You will be a completely new version of yourself by the time you come out of this meditation. Use the powerful energy of this supermoon to achieve whatever you want. Your dreams, your desires, it could be anything. Maybe you want to manifest a certain lifestyle, a certain object. Whatever it is, this is the right time. Connect to the present moment awareness. Bring your awareness inwards. Now, in your mind's eye, visualize the supermoon above your head. As you all saw the moon earlier, that same moon, visualize it above your head. Visualize a beautiful glow, silver circle of light shining above your head. Connect with the moon, with its brightness and its light on this night. So what I'm going to ask you to do now is to take a deep breath in and out with me. We're going to bring the awareness from the moon being above our head to it being in our body. And as we do this, and as we bring the shining and glowing moon inside of our heart, it's going to increase the electromagnetic energy around our heart. It is going to increase the feeling that we have, and that feeling is going to be something that as we tap into, we start to create what we want in our life. We start to shift ourselves to the reality that we desire. Because what really influences the reality we shift to is our heart center. It's what we feel. Feeling is vibration, and vibration is what will determine which reality we shift into. So what I would like you to do now is to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And you can just know right now, set the intention that you're going to shift to the reality that you prefer, the reality that you choose to be in, and that you will get reflection of the thought throughout your day that shows that for sure you have done so. Set the intention that you will be able to replay this and know that you will be achieving the reality that you desire. So let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out again. As you breathe out, feel your body relaxing more and more. Feel the energy inside of your heart center. And if you like, you can put the hands over your heart. I would suggest that all of us put our hands over our heart. This will increase the electromagnetic energy in our heart. Let's take another deep breath in while your hands are over your heart. Another deep breath out. As you breathe out, put the awareness once again inside of your heart center. And just know that the more awareness, the more attention you put in your heart center, the more you're growing the electromagnetic energy around your body. The more you're becoming connected to the most authentic version of you. Now what I'd like to ask you to do is to focus once again on the heart center. To focus on the feeling in your heart. Because as you focus on the feeling, you're able to direct yourself into the reality that you choose to be in, into the reality that you prefer. Now, first I want you to understand that there are infinite number of parallel realities that exist, and that through your feeling you can put yourself in the vibration of any reality that you want by simply choosing to focus through the eyes of that version of you. So right now, imagine the best version of you that you can imagine. The parallel reality version of you doing and having exactly what you want. Maybe it's you living in a certain type of house. Maybe it's you living your life, having your dream job, your dream career. Maybe it is something specific for a reason. Maybe it is finding your purpose. Maybe it is taking that holiday that you have always wanted to take. Maybe it is finding your voice again. It could be anything. Remember, you can have anything you want. Remember, you can be anyone you choose to be. Whatever it is, imagine this as if you are looking through your own eyes. What do you see? How are people treating you? What is your body language like when you're living in that reality, in the ideal reality that you want to be in? Now, whatever you're seeing while you're living in that ideal reality, however people are treating you while you are that person you have chosen to be, whatever your body language is, I want you to imagine those colors becoming brighter and brighter, more vivid. Whatever you are imagining in your mind right now, I want you to imagine them becoming brighter and brighter, much more vivid. Now put your awareness on what you can hear in this reality, which exists right now. which now you are perceiving through. What kind of sounds can you hear? Imagine those sounds becoming louder and louder. What temperature is it in the air? Are you outside or are you inside? Now, put your awareness in a specific scenario of you in this reality that you're connecting through right now, through your vibration, through your feeling. What is this specific scenario that you are visualizing? Maybe with another person, maybe it's you winning an award. Whatever it is, imagine that scenario right now. Imagine the ideal reality you want to be in right now. Now put your awareness on what it feels like to be this version of you, to be the best version of you. What emotions do you consistently feel? How does it feel to walk around with the body that you have? How does it feel when you're connecting to other people? How do other people view you when you're in this ideal reality? Pay attention to how all of this feels inside your heart center. Now imagine that right now, what you're going to do is you are going to merge the vibration of this reality version of yourself. You're going to join that version, that ideal reality version of yourself. Imagine that that version of you is behind you right now. The best version of you is behind you right now. Imagine that. The person you choose to be is behind you right now. Wherever you're doing this meditation, that version of you is right behind you. And imagine that now, this version of you who is sitting here now walks in and merges with that version of you which is behind you. Imagine them joining. Imagine them coming together. You are now merged with this reality version of you. Pay attention to how this feels. The person you are now is joining with who you are going to be becoming. How does that feel? Your thought process has now shifted forever because this new parallel reality version of you is who you are, is who you truly are, is who you truly choose to be. You will notice that now you carry yourself in a different way. From this point forward, people will respond to you in a completely new way because you have shifted your vibration. This is who you are. Anytime that you are going forward, you can connect to your heart center by just remembering this meditation. By just remembering this, and as you remember it, it will shift you in creating a greater degree of change between where you are and the reality that you prefer to be in. Your vibration has changed forever because now you are embodying the parallel reality version of you that you prefer. But before you go forward, say sorry to yourself. Take your name now in your mind and say sorry to yourself for holding you back in the past. I want all of you to take your name and say sorry to yourself in your mind for holding you back in the past, for standing in your own way, for not standing up for yourself when you had to, for not loving yourself first. I want you to hug yourself, embrace yourself. I want every one of you to hug yourself and embrace yourself and say I love you to yourself. Take your name in your mind and say I love you to yourself. Now set the intention that going forward throughout this day, you see a reflection, something that happens that just reaffirms that you know that this is your new reality, that you have shifted to the reality that you prefer to be in. Now take another deep breath in, another deep breath out, and feel relaxed. Feel the sensation in your heart and know that you have changed forever. I want to congratulate you because you are in a completely new reality than you were before you started this meditation. This is the new version of you. You will feel linked up to the best version of you. You will feel new emotions. You will notice that your thoughts structure has changed. You will find it easier to feel positive, to connect to other people at a deep level, and people will begin to see a reflection in you as well. Set the intention that you have shifted to the best version of you at this moment. And when you have absorbed the best version of you completely, say thank you to yourself with sincere gratitude. Take your name and say thank you to yourself with sincere gratitude for making the choice to be present here now, to be present with the supermoon today. Say thank you with sincere gratitude to the supermoon for fulfilling all your all your heartfelt dreams and desires. Thank you, supermoon. Absorb all the emotions that you went through today. Absorb it all. Feel it in your heart center. Once you have absorbed all the emotions within your heart center, once you've been able to visualize your ideal reality, once you've been able to see who the best version of you is, once you're ready to face the world as the best version of you, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes slowly and gently.